Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Hope you are okay on that side of the screen. And today to take a look at the Lenovo Tab P11 Pro. Now this kit that I've got right over here comes with the keyboard, the back cover, and also the Precision Pen 2, and it's the version with 4G LTE. Now there is a standalone version which is a lot cheaper. I will leave a link down below. The only difference is that it doesn't have keyboard, doesn't have the back cover, no stylus, and no 4G. But in terms of specifications, which I will share in just a few moments, is exactly the same. Now in terms of build quality, just awesome. It's all made of this really nice metallic enclosure. It is a brushed aluminum with this nice dark gray and some really nice details in terms of the design. The screen is just gorgeous. The tablet is elegant, lightweight, easy to use, and really pleasant to have on the hand. Now it has 4 speakers, 2 in each side, a USB Type-C connection which we can use to charge, to use storage, and also image, which I will share in just a few moments. Volume rocker on the top, a button for on and off, which also has fingerprint detection to unlock our tablet, and also Face ID, and in this particular case SIM card tray. In terms of the display, which is one of the most important things on a tablet, it is 11.5 inches with a resolution of 2560 by 1600. In terms of resolution, it's just great, really vibrant color that we will notice when we use the tablet in aggressive angles. For example, this is an angle that I would never use a tablet, at least that I'm aware of, and I can see perfectly the colors without any color shifting. So this is just how great the display is. 8 megapixels front facing camera. This is the back camera, 13 megapixels wide, and a ultra wide lens of 5 megapixels, which is the one that we are seeing right now. In terms of specifications, it has the Snapdragon 730G, 6 gigabytes of RAM, and 128 gigs of storage. In terms of the specifications, it states Android 10, but it's running Android 11. And in terms of the overall performance, as you may imagine, it will not fail. I will share with you an image of the Geekbench 5 results so that we can compare with other machines that we have tested before. And also in terms of the Wi-Fi, we got 380 megabits per second of download and roughly 100 something, which is the maximum of my network, which will allow us to do any kind of streaming right over here. And yes, I'm going to give you some examples of the tests that I've made. In terms of multimedia, it's an easy task for this tablet. Netflix, Disney Plus, HBO, and things like that. It's just almost unnecessary to talk right over here. In terms of Kodi, I did play with 1080 Blu-ray MKV files, which has a higher bitrate, and the result was really great. No failures whatsoever. In terms of gaming, Asphalt 9, just for the sake of it, because it's a game that I really enjoyed testing on these kind of devices. Just a great experience. If we go to heavier games like Genshin Impact, then the story is a little bit different. I did start with high graphics, but I did find that the best resolution right over here, or best intensity of graphics, is on medium. On high graphics, I was getting some stuttering from time to time, so if you want to have a perfect gaming performance, I would suggest medium right over here. Now, picking up the stylus, it's a really awesome device to use. I'm not an artist, I don't draw, I don't have the capability and the artistic requirements to draw, but to take notes is in my area, and the experience was really nice. I did use Sketchbook just to feel how it would work in terms of sketching and in terms of drawing. And one of the things that I really feel that it's well made is the pressure. When we apply more pressure, it feels like we are touching a pencil or a pen, which will make the drawing a lot more stronger. When we don't apply that pressure, it feels a lot lighter, and that notice on the drawing that we are doing. Now, never mind my handwriting capabilities, because I do write really fast and sometimes I don't understand what I did write, even on real paper. And to take some notes, I did use the Squid software, and as you can see right over there, we are more than capable. By the way, I did write in Portuguese, so if you are not understanding what it's right, don't worry, it's not just the ugly letter, but also in Portuguese. Now the keyboard, really nice addition right over here. You can purchase it later on down the road if you feel the need for it. It has a nice trackpad, it's well made, and it has a magnetic mechanism, which is really easy to take it and not so easy to take it off. We will need to push, we will need to make some drastic movements to be able to drop the keyboard. Now the back cover, it's also really interesting, and the system is more or less the same in terms of magnetism. We just need to put the tablet close to the cover and it will glue together through these strong magnetics, and that is it. And besides giving protection, it also has a stand which will give us several angles of inclination, which is just great. One of the things that I did find interesting is that when we connect to the keyboard, the OS transforms to a more desktop oriented version of the operating system. The operating system is basically the same, but Lenovo did a great job right over here. It's called productivity mode, and it's optional. If you want to keep on using the tablet mode even when connecting the keyboard, we have that option, but I do find that this right over here is really smart. We have seen some similar solutions, some of them equally good, some of them not so good, but this one is really well implemented. We will have, as the name states, more productivity, especially if we want to use multiple apps. In terms of multitasking, it will be a much faster experience. We can have, for example, 2 apps open. Actually, we can have a lot more apps open, but one by side of the other one, and I can just read from one side and type on the other. So we can do a lot right over there. If I'm replying to emails, but at the same time I'm consulting something on the right side or on the left side. Lastly, I also did test out with the external monitor, which is one of the things that I really enjoy, having a portable device that when we arrive home we can keep on working on a bigger device, especially on document. And we can do a lot more like multimedia and gaming, but documents, I do feel that it's one of the great advantages. We just need to connect basically a adapter, a USB Type-C to HDMI or display port. I did use the AOC Agon Pro display, 240 Hz, which is a awesome display, 2K resolution. The only thing that I would like to see improved, but this is overall on every single tablet that we have seen with HDMI capability or display port capability, is those sidebars that I would love to see gone. And also, instead of just having the duplicate mode, that we could extend the display, and that would make the experience just perfect. Nonetheless, I did love to use it with an external display. In terms of gaming, I also tested out to finish up the Xbox Game Cloud, which is one of the services that I've been using for the past 2 years or so, and with an awesome experience. I did connect one gamepad, the GameSir G4S, which is also awesome, to an external display, and the experience, as you can see, was really nice. Now, in this particular case, I didn't notice any decrease in terms of performance and no decrease in terms of graphics, which means that in terms of the Wi-Fi that we have available right over here, it's more than capable to run this service. The experience was great on the internal display and it was great on the external display. And that is it. In terms of conclusion, I do believe that it's a really complete product. If you are looking just for the standalone version, then in terms of the market, it's one of the best prices that we have seen. Comparing with other tablets with similar specifications, similar build quality, then it's a great addition right over here. And of course, if we can to add the stylus, the keyboard and the back cover, then we will have not only a great tablet but also a replacement for a laptop, which will give us the experience as we have seen. That being said, hope that you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did so, don't forget the usual thumbs up right over there, which is really appreciated on this side of the screen. My name is Roberto, and as always, I'll see you guys on the next one.